Ladies, I'm coming to some realizations as I continue year after year in marriage. And one of the realizations is something that might be impactful for you too. My husband and your husband, they're not perfect. And we can't expect them to be perfect. And I know you're thinking, oh, I don't expect him to be perfect. But don't you really? I mean, we have these subconscious expectations, especially if your husband is a Christian, especially if your husband is maybe an elder in the church or a deacon or a pastor like my husband. I'm like shocked, silly, stunned when my husband does something less than perfect. I'm like, what? What? I can't believe this. And then I read Psalm 14:3. It says, there is no one who does perfect, not even one. So ladies, maybe we need to let our husbands off the hook here in terms of unrealistic expectations that he should never get irritable, never get cranky, never maybe speak a sharp word, never drive aggressively on the freeway, never get easily offended, blah, 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 blah. Yes, our husbands, especially if they're believers, should be striving to be more Christ-like every day, but he's not going to be perfect this side of heaven. And so maybe you and I need to let our husbands off the hook in terms of these really lofty expectations, because I don't know about you, but I have come to realize that I did not marry Jesus. My husband is not Jesus. Your husband is not Jesus either. Now, all this being said, we don't give our husbands a free pass on really sinful behavior. If your husband is being abusive, if your husband is doing illegal drugs, if your husband is stealing, if your husband is looking at pornography all the time, spending time alone with other women. Okay, those are pretty egregious sins that need to be addressed. I recommend you read Matthew 18, verses 15 through 17. So I'm not saying that we give our husbands a free pass and let them just sin like crazy and go, oh, well, I can't expect perfection. But I'm talking about those more, minor things when he has a bad day and he's kind of grouchy, or he kind of drives a little competitively and aggressively on the freeway, and which most men do. Maybe some of those things we just need to kind of give a free pass and take our husbands off the hook of our unrealistic expectations that they be Jesus in the flesh.